Hello and welcome to your next lesson. Now this lesson is a practical lesson and I'm here with the lovely Louise who's volunteers to go into past life. So we're going to go through everything. We've already done a pre-talk, but we're going to go through doing an induction and then a deepener and then going into her past life. Okay, ready to start?
Yeah, let's start.
Okay, so what I want you to do is put both feet firmly on the floor. That's right, make sure that you're nice and comfortable. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and back out through the mouth. And then I want you to bring those hands up and give them a rub like so. Bring them up slightly higher. Palms together, entwine the fingers and just bring those two fingers out like so. Just to part those up. Part them away, that's it. Perfect. And I want you to imagine that here and here are two magnets and those two magnets love each other. And those two magnets are going to come closer. As the hypnosis goes all the way down through the arms, all the way down to the shoulders, the back of the neck, back of the head, that hypnosis is going to trickle down the face. You can already see that her fingers are getting closer and tighter. She goes into hypnosis really quickly. As the hypnosis works its way through the arms, up to the hip, up to the elbows, down through the face, you'll start to notice that the eyes will start to get heavy. As they go heavier and heavier, the eyelids will start to close and you can take the hand down and you go into your hypnosis. Which goes in really, really easily. Not all clients are going to go in that quickly. We're taking you deeper and deeper into your hypnosis. You feel perfectly safe. You're totally in control of your mind and your body as you go deeper into your hypnosis. Always make sure that you reassure your client that she's perfectly safe. As that hypnosis works its way down through the facial muscles, down through the neck, the chest, the stomach, and then it goes all the way down through those legs and all the way down through to the feet. And your head is going to be supported, easily supported by your neck. As that hypnosis comes up through the soles of your feet, it doubles up in strength, taking you deeper and deeper and deeper. And the deeper you go, the better you feel. You feel perfectly safe. You're totally in control of your mind and your body as you go deeper and deeper and deeper. There you go. It's just going deeper and deeper. Your entire body will go into hypnosis and every single muscle from the top of your head all the way down through to the feet will become limp and soft as you go into your deeper hypnosis. That's it. Remind the client that she's going into hypnosis. It's perfectly safe. Make sure that she is safe as she goes deeper into her hypnosis. That's it. Just imagine and only imagine just going that little bit more deeper as every single muscle in your body becomes limp and soft. As that hypnosis comes up through the soles of your feet, up through the calf muscles, up through the thighs, and it just branches off the various organs around the body, taking you deeper and deeper and deeper. As she goes deeper, you're going to notice the head moving. You can ask her to support herself. You can also see that the flickering of the eyes, you may see some flush, redness in the chest, maybe in the neck, the face. It doesn't really matter. That's her going into her hypnosis. She's perfectly fine. As her head will be supported by the neck. And I want you to imagine, Louise, and only imagine that you're going to go on a journey, going to go back to a past life. And to get to that part, I want you to imagine and only imagine that you're going to go into a lift, an elevator. And I want you to imagine just stepping in to that elevator, a beautiful elevator that can go all sorts of ways. I want you to get yourself into that elevator. Imagine what that looks like. Just nod to me when you get yourself in there. Yeah? Okay, great. Get yourself into there and you're going to start to feel that elevator moving. Just imagine, only imagine that elevator is going to take you back in time. It's going to take you all the way back to that previous life. It's going to take you further and further back. And as that elevator goes down, you're going to go deeper and deeper. That's it. And I want you to imagine, and only imagine, those elevator doors just opening up when you're ready, just to open up. Just let me know when those doors are ready to open.
They're open.
They're open, okay. Have they opened up and there's another world there, or is there a corridor that you want to explore?
No, I'm already in another country.
Okay. Do you know what country you're in?
No, but my skin is darker.
Okay.
My hair is long, very, very dark, long hair. I'm with a family of people, and we're next to water. We're getting in a boat.
Okay. Can you describe that boat?
Yeah, it's a sailing boat, but it's not really big enough. But we've all got to get on it. There's lots of people getting on.
Do you know why you need to get on the boat?
We're needing to leave where we are. We're also being told we have to leave things behind, not everything can go.
Okay. Can you see what you're wearing?
I mean, I don't have shoes on.
Okay.
It's very long garment, very sort of, beige. Feels very scratchy to the skin. Feels like, actually, the garment feels like very heavy. It pulls you down. But we are all getting on this boat.
When you say we, who are you with?
I'm definitely young, with family. So the parents are guiding us on. There's siblings there. We know a few other people. They're from the village.
Louise, do you know how old you are?
14.
14, okay. Do you feel any discomfort or?
I feel very nervous as we're getting on. We're out in the sea. It's not really very, very, very safe.
What else is happening?
I mean, the weather is changing, so we've heading to a storm. I mean, everyone is soaking wet. There's no sanitation. Not very clean at all. We're all hugging each other. It's now sort of very dark, almost night time. And the waves are really high.
Do you know where you're heading?
All I can just see is open water, just, dark, just a darkness. I don't think things have gone very well.
Okay. What is everyone else doing on the boat?
Lots of screams, lots of people are hugging each other. The men are trying to fix the sail, but I think it's just broken. There isn't another boat that we can get into. when it's getting quite scary. The waves are getting higher.
What else is happening? Do you know why you're there? That purpose for that life?
I know we're needing to escape, to go to somewhere safer. We're meant to be starting somewhere new, but I'm not sure we're gonna get there. I mean, people are actually now, some people have gone overboard. I mean, I really don't want to get into that deep water. It's very dark, there's no real light. Oh, the boat's gone over, we're all in. Oh, I can't find anybody. Oh, oh my God.
Remember, you're okay.
It's so cold. Really cold. Oh.
Can you see anything?
I can just see people floating about, but everyone's just drifting off so quickly. There's no one with me. And the waves, they're so aggressive. I don't know how to swim. I don't know how to swim.
Have you got anything with you?
No. No.
Can you see anything? Smell anything? Taste anything?
You can taste just salt water, and really that's going in. I'm drinking it, and my clothes are getting so heavy, they're pulling me down. I'm trying to hold on to something, but my hands just keep slipping.
Uncomfortable?
Yeah, I don't think I don't think I can hold on much longer.
Okay.
It's quite scary. No.
No.
It's getting very hard to breathe, very, very hard to breathe. No, everything's gone very dark.
Okay, we'll come back out of that one again.
Okay.
Just take your time. Take a nice deep breath in. Louise, are you ready to come back to this life, or do you want to try a different life?
No, I think it would be good to come back.
Come back to the present time, the here and now. Just take a nice deep breath in and back out. And you can head back the way you came in, back to that elevator door. Go back to there. Find yourself back at that place. Get yourself back to that elevator. See that elevator. Just let me know when you can see that. You know that you're safe, you're secure. Coming back as Louise. And anything that's there, you can just close that off. Leave it there. In that time,
can see the...
Bring yourself back. You heading towards that?
Yeah. I'm going to press the button.
Okay. Great. Where are you now?
The doors are just closing behind and I'm safe.
Good. And you can start coming back to me nice and slowly. And back into this life. Feeling refreshed and wonderful. Feeling great. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, you can come back out of hypnosis. Feeling relaxed and calm. Letting go of anything from the past. Just leaving it there. When you're ready, and only when you're ready, just take a deep breath in, and you can open your eyes when you're ready. Take your time, there's no rush. Just by reassuring the client that she can come back when she's ready, instead of counting them up, which is quite an old-fashioned way, and a lot of hypnotists do it that way. But we're just saying you can come back when the time is right. Just give them that time to process what they've done and what they've gone through.
Wow.
You okay?
Oh, that was very deep.
Mm.
That was amazing. You know, amazing to, you know, have that so visual. Really, really visual. Very emotional.
Yeah, I could see you getting a bit emotional.
Yeah.
You're going to get that with clients.
Yeah.
They're going to get emotional.
Yeah.
And like the senses, some people, like, you could taste the water.
Yeah.
Some people have said they could hear like gunshot, or
Yeah.
they can smell certain things.
Yeah.
And you could obviously feel that as well.
I mean, I love swimming, but do not love getting in the sea.
Oh, right. So it could be something that you've had from the past
It's
life.
funny. I mean, I went swimming today.
Yeah.
I love swimming in the pool, but for some reason I've never enjoyed
Not like
not
that.
relaxed in the sea.
Yeah.
Wow. God.
So when people come back from their past life, they can often pick up other things that have happened. It's good to keep the open questions. What can you see? What are you wearing? You know, you don't want to be putting suggestions in. So what else did you see while you were there?
I mean, it was so visual. I mean, I just looked completely different to how I look, you know, now.
Yeah.
Like I almost feel sort of, you know, maybe, you know, native, or, you know, really the sense of the my skin tone and really basic essentials, you know, were with us. I mean, the garment, I did not like, you know, didn't like wearing that. There was a feel of desperation wherever what we were coming away from, we needed to come away from. It wasn't like, you know, it didn't feel like war. I didn't feel like we were fighting, but definitely a desperation.
Yeah.
Really getting on a boat that, you know, probably wasn't made very well.
Yeah.
Very worrying, you know, times, feeling quite young, you know, as well. Definitely wasn't, you know, an adult. Yeah, I mean, and I knew some of the people, you know, as in that family connection, not like they were like visual, like I'd be looking at, you know, family now.
Yeah.
But definitely that bond and, you know, connection. But yeah, I mean, very dark. It did go sort of very dark. It was nice. I felt quite safe the moment I was back on land, or had a feeling
of
that I was, you know, back on land.
Yeah.
And almost as if turning a remote off on the telly, suddenly just everything went.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, very deep.
Very deep one. Yeah. Did you know what you knew how old you was? You said that you was 14.
Yeah.
But no recollection of your name?
No.
No. Okay.
And obviously I knew my parents were there, and there were other, you know, siblings, but I didn't really have a sense of if they were brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles. Definitely had a sense that some of the other people there, I recognised their faces, almost like I'd be, you know, seeing you and going, oh,
Yeah. How
you're
are
on
you?
the boat as well, okay, right, yeah, how are you?
Yeah.
You know, maybe like a sense of community or village, that kind of feel, you know, where you'd be getting in there with neighbours or, you know, other people. But yeah, I mean, you know, definitely quite scary, some of the bits, and definitely a sense for somebody who loves swimming. I mean, I definitely couldn't swim.
Yeah.
You know, there was.
And that must have been so frightening with the waves.
Yeah, really. Yeah, and they were getting higher and higher. Yeah, I mean, whatever we had got into was probably never gonna support.
Yeah.
Whatever we were trying to go to. That's probably why we were asked to leave things behind as well. We're very overcrowded, and there was definitely a sense of that things weren't clean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By that it wasn't.
It wasn't clean.
You know, it wasn't a boat wasn't a cruise. I had a lovely time on a cruise, put it that way.
What a shame.
There was definitely no you know, toilets or anything like that. It wasn't really a hygienic place. Yeah, and actually quite a relief to come out of that in a way, but felt sort of quite tearful.
Yeah, quite emotional. I can see you getting emotional and feeling quite stressed.
Yeah.
So I just want to say about that, because there's going to be times where your client's going to feel quite stressed, they're going to feel emotional. Allow them to have that emotion, to let that go, because it could be something that's holding them back in this life. So that's okay. If they start to get emotional, or they start, you know, they could laugh, they could cry, a deep sigh, whatever it is, that reaction, you can let that go. Let them encourage it. And if they're going to cry, that's absolutely fine. You can always check with them. Do you want to come out now? Are you ready to come back? They'll let you know. Or they might want to explore even further. Louise might have wanted to go that little bit further and find out what happened to her. It sounded like you was more likely to have drowned.
I think drowned, really.
And that could have been quite traumatic to go through that.
Yeah.
So, and that's a point where you might say, do you want to come back now? Give them that option. And some people will want to carry on, but most people will say, yeah, I've had enough. I want to come back now. You could have taken her to a second life, could have brought her back to the elevator, reopened the elevator doors and gone somewhere else. Whatever you want to do with your client, obviously that's your choice.
Yeah.
Okay? Feel okay?
Yeah.
Any questions about what we've done?
No, but I think what I'll definitely take away, I think there's probably a link there now.
Yeah.
With the deep water.
Yeah, recognise that.
I think so. I think it's probably left, you know, a fear.
Made you realise that that's where that's come from.
Yeah, I think maybe there's, you know, even when people have said to me, you know, those like rafts that you get on where you almost like you pedal.
Yeah.
People have always said, oh, let's go and do those. I've done them a couple of times and I've really not enjoyed it. I've been very frightened out there.
Oh, right.
And I think
so
maybe that's
confirmed.
Yeah, I think that's probably confirmed. Probably why.
Why? Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Brilliant.
Right, and I'll see you on the next lesson. Thanks for listening. Just so I can edit that when it